Sion and Asuka were surprised to see that Helmut stepped up. Sion did not understand why Helmut would want to speak to people he did not know. While Helmut knew that the Black Hawk is a group willing to do anything for money, he was certain that Asuka could not have done anything that would cause the Black Hawk to go after him. Helmut realized that someone must have sent them to Asuka. Helmut drew out his sword. Not too long ago, Helmut had killed a few Black Hawk members. Helmut was certain that the Black Hawk already has information about him. While Helmut knew that the Black Hawk was searching for him, he never expected them to come after him once he became an academy student. Helmut decided to question the men in front of him and other to get information. After seeing that Helmut had taken a stance, one of the men asked his leader for their next step. The leader told his subordinate that they will still need to deal with the aftermath after they kill Asuka. He told him that they will need to kill the boys in order to get rid of witnesses. The leader ordered his men to attack. He told them to deal with Helmut first. Immediately the man said this. Helmut closed the gap between them and appeared next to the man. The man was shocked to see Helmut below his hand. Before the man could do anything, Helmut used his sword to cut off his hand. As the man screamed in pain, Helmut moved to the next opponent. Helmut bent down and used his leg to kick the man's sword away from his hand. The man was shocked to see this. While it was in the air, the sword spun. As the sword was falling back down, we see Helmut fighting the other men through its reflection. Helmut used his sword to cut the man who he kicked away his sword. The other two men rushed to attack Helmut. A man with long hair tried to attack Helmut from behind. Helmut was able to dodge the attack and slash the man with his sword. As the man was falling, his teammate rushed to attack Helmut. Before the man could attack Helmut, the sword which Helmut kicked away came close to him. Helmut used his leg to kick the sword towards the man. The sword stabbed the man in the chest. The man threw away his sword and fell to the ground. Sion and Asuka could not believe what they just saw. The two boys were shocked to see that Helmut was so skilled. While standing in the middle of the Black Hawk members, Helmut looked at them with a cold gaze in his eyes. Asuka could not comprehend what he saw. He could not believe that Helmut won the fight without using Vis. Asuka could not understand why Helmut was bowing his head to the nobles when he is so skilled. Helmut put his sword back into its sheath. He placed his hand on his chest to check his seed of darkness. To Helmut's surprise, the seed of darkness was stable. As Helmut expected, the seed of darkness is stable as long as he does not kill. Sion told Helmut that he defeated the men before he could fight. He asked Helmut for the identity of the men. Helmut told Sion that the men belonged to the Black Hawk. Helmut told him that the Black Hawk take care of people for money. While the boys were talking, one of the beaten men tried to grab his sword. Helmut used his leg to crush the man's hand. Asuka told Helmut that he wants the men to tell him who sent them to him. Although Asuka said this, he already kind of knew who hired the men. Helmut told Asuka that the men will not reveal their secret easily. He told him that these men are well trained. Helmut told him that he also has a question for the men. With a terrifying look on his face, Helmut told Asuka that the men will tell them what they want to hear after he cuts off some of their fingers. Asuka and Sion were shocked to hear this. Asuka could not believe that Helmut actually had such an idea. Sion could not believe Helmut wanted to torture the men. He told Helmut that he is not allowed to torture the men even if he is an academy student. He told him that torture is no longer classified as self-defense. Sion told Helmut that he will get some guards. He told him that the guards will interrogate the men. Asuka stopped Sion before he could take a step. He told Sion that the guards might not take the interrogation serious because the offense was committed to a commoner by a noble. Sion told Asuka that he is wrong. He told him that it is a serious offense to hurt an academy student in Baden. Sion believed that Asuka was stupid for worrying about such things. He told Asuka that such thoughts are why he has so many enemies. Sion pointed at Helmut and warned him to not cut off the men's fingers. He told Helmut that he will be back soon. Helmut asked Sion not to worry. Immediately Sion left. Helmut glared at the men. He moved close to the leader. With a terrifying look on his face, Helmut asked the man to tell him what he knows about him. The man was annoyed to hear this. He did not understand what Helmut was talking about. Upon seeing the man's reaction, Helmut realized that the man did not know who he was. The scene shifts and we are taken to the school grounds. Inside the school, we see a woman open her door. The woman was happy to see Asuka. She told him that she heard about what happened to him. The woman told Asuka to return to his hostel and get some rest. She asked him to meet the principal tomorrow morning. The woman noticed that Asuka was heavily wounded. She asked him if he needs her to call the school's nurse. Asuka told the woman that he is fine. On their way to their dorms, Sion told Asuka that it is better for him to visit the nurse. Asuka scoffed when he heard this. He told Sion that he will not do anything other than rest and sleep at the infirmary. He thanked Sion for giving him first aid. He assured Sion that he would be fine after resting. Sion was shocked to hear this. He told Asuka that he is not a monster. Sion told Asuka that his wound will open again. He told him that it will be better for him to get it treated. Asuka told Sion that healing magic is expensive. He told Sion that he is broke. With a smile on his face, Sion told Asuka that there is a way for him to get the healing for free. Helmut and Asuka were surprised to hear this. The scene shifts and we see Aaliyah open her door. Aaliyah was surprised to see Helmut and the other boys. Sion smiled when he saw Aaliyah. He was happy to see that Aaliyah was still awake. Aaliyah was annoyed to see Sion. She told him that she will blow him away with wind magic if he does not explain himself well. Sion told Aaliyah that he wants her to do him a favor. Asuka was surprised to see the infamous Aaliyah for the first time. He told Aaliyah that she looks like a girl. Aaliyah called Asuka a raghead. She asked Sion for Asuka's identity. Asuka was annoyed to hear what Aaliyah said. He wanted to talk back, but he was stopped by Sion. Sion told Aaliyah that Asuka is hurt. Sion remembered that Aaliyah was practicing healing magic. Before Sion could ask Aaliyah for her help, Aaliyah told him that she won't help a rude stranger who came to meet her at midnight. Sion looked at Helmut when he heard this. The moment he did this, Helmut begged Aaliyah for her help. Aaliyah was surprised to hear this. She decided to help the boys. Sion gave Helmut a thumbs up when Aaliyah accepted his plea. Aaliyah asked the boys to come in. She told them that the healing is not for free. She told them that healing magic is quite expensive. She told the boys that they must give her something in return. Aaliyah pointed at Helmut and called out his name. Helmut was surprised to see this. He asked her to tell him why she wants something from him. Aaliyah told Helmut that she only let the boys in because he begged her. She asked Helmut to tell him what he can do for her if she heals Asuka. Helmut was annoyed to see that Aaliyah was bothering him. He told Aaliyah that he will do anything in his capacity to help her. Aaliyah smiled when she heard this. With an ominous energy surrounding her body, Aaliyah asked Helmut to not forget what he said. Helmut quickly realized that he made a mistake. Aaliyah called Asuka a raghead and asked him to sit close to her. She told him that she wants to finish the healing quickly. Asuka wanted to fight with Aaliyah when he heard what she called him. While Aaliyah was healing Asuka, Helmut was thinking. He realized that he should have thought about his answer before replying to Aaliyah. After using her magic for a while, Aaliyah was finally done with the healing. Asuka's hand looked brand new after Aaliyah was done. Aaliyah noticed that Asuka had a weird look on his face. She asked him to say whatever he wants to say. Asuka became shy when he heard this. He looked at Helmut and thought of what to say. Asuka stood up and called Helmut a pretty boy. He told Helmut that he is quite skilled. After saying this, he told them he is leaving. Immediately Asuka said this, he left the room. Aaliyah was annoyed to see this. She called Asuka a socially unsophisticated brat. She could not believe that Asuka left without thanking them well. Aaliyah asked Sion if she really needed to heal Asuka. Sion told Aaliyah that Asuka is the top student of his department. He told her that it will be good for them if Asuka owes them a favor. Aaliyah did not see the point in placing a mad dog like Asuka on a leash. She told Sion that Asuka can never be an obedient dog. Sion became worried when he heard this. He told Aaliyah that it is a good thing they helped. Helmut told Sion that he does not need anyone's favor or help. Sion was annoyed to hear this. He did not understand why Helmut was trying to spoil his mood. Sion advised Helmut to never take relationships for granted. He told Helmut that he is quite strong, but he cannot take care of everything by himself. He told him that it is always good to prepare. Helmut was surprised to hear what Sion said. Sion told Aaliyah that she also needs to change. Sion let out a huge sigh. He did not understand why he was friends with such antisocial people. Aaliyah told Sion that he does not have to be her friend. She reminded Sion that she never accepted him as her friend in the first place. Sion was annoyed to hear this. He told Aaliyah that she is being mean. He reminded her that he has been assisting her with research on spirits. Aaliyah told Sion that he is also benefiting from the research. While Aaliyah and Sion were arguing, Helmut thought about what Sion said. Helmut thought about the importance of relationships. In the next scene, we see the boys at the principal's office. The boys reported the situation to the principal. They told him about how Asuka was ambushed and how the men almost killed Helmut and Sion. While looking at his desk, Liam tells the boys that the criminals have escaped from prison. The boys were shocked to hear this. Asuka hid his hand on Liam's table. He asked Liam to tell him what happened. Liam told Asuka that he is allowed to be angry. He told him that a guard assisted the men in escaping. Sion asked Liam about what the academy plans to do. He told Liam that the lives of the academy students should not be threatened without consequences. Liam told Sion that he does not plan to let it go. He told Sion that the academy is currently interrogating the entire swordsmanship department. Liam told the boys that he will let them know if there is any progress in the case. Asuka was annoyed to hear this. He was certain that the real criminals will never be caught. As the boys walked through the hallway, Asuka said that he should have listened to Helmut and tortured the men. Asuka could not believe that 4 people easily escaped Baden prison. Sion asked Asuka to calm down. He told him the school has not given up in their investigations. He told Asuka that the issue will soon be sorted out over some time. Asuka was annoyed to hear what Sion said. He told Sion that he is not patient at all. Helmut told Asuka that he can pick a fight with whoever he wants. He warned Asuka to not involve him in the fight. Asuka was surprised to hear this. He did not understand why Helmut was acting like he did not care. He told Helmut that the nobles will come for him once they are done with him. Helmut told Asuka that he simply wants him to solve his problem by himself. He told Asuka that he will take care of the issue when it becomes a problem for him. Asuka told Helmut that what he is saying hurts him. He asked Helmut if he is trying to be a model student. Helmut reminded Asuka that he told him to not act like they are friends just because they are both commoners. Sion asked the boys to stop being rude to each other. Immediately he said this. He told the boys that he needs to go to class. He told them that the issue might be solved the next time the principal calls them to the office. Asuka said that it might not happen. After Sion left, Helmut walked forward. Asuka asked Helmut about what he wants to do. Helmut told Asuka that he needs to train. He told him that he is not trained for various reasons. Asuka was surprised to hear this. He did not take Helmut to be a hardworking type. As Helmut continued walking, Asuka followed him from behind. Helmut stopped walking and turned around. He asked Asuka to tell him why he is following him. Asuka told Helmut that he is not following him. He told him that they simply happened to be going in the same direction. He told Helmut to continue walking. As they walked forward, Asuka told Helmut that he is quite skilled. He asked Helmut if he does not get angry when people judge him because of his status. Helmut glared at Asuka when he heard this. He was more angry with the fact that Asuka was disturbing him. Helmut told Asuka that he does not plan to act like him. Asuka laughed when he heard this. He told Helmut that it does not matter anymore since he is also being targeted. Asuka told him that he should have not hit Jerome with a ball. Asuka advised Helmut to not try to defeat them with his strength. He told Helmut that the nobles still mess with him even though he is the top student of the department. Helmut told Asuka that people might be messing with him because of his terrible personality. Asuka was annoyed to hear this. He asked Helmut to focus on his advice. Helmut told Asuka that he does not see the point in picking a fight. He told him that he was asked to get along with his classmates. Immediately Helmut said this. He walked up to a door. While Helmut was trying to open the door, Asuka laughed at him. He called Helmut a good boy who listens to his parents. With a terrifying look on his face, Helmut told Asuka that he is not nice enough to watch anyone act up to him. He told Asuka that he will deal with him if he acts up. Asuka was terrified when he saw the look on Helmut's face. He immediately put himself together and told Helmut that he understands him. Upon opening the door, Helmut stepped into a huge training room which was well equipped. Asuka was surprised to see the size of the training room. He told Helmut that this place is not the shared training center. Helmut revealed to him that Ethan owns the training room. He told him that Ethan gave him permission to use the room anyhow he wishes. Asuka was surprised to hear this. He could not believe that Helmut was enjoying such a place to himself. He asked Helmut to share the room with him. Helmut pushed Asuka out and declined his request. He told Asuka that he is messing with his training. He asked Asuka to leave. Immediately he said this. Helmut slammed the door on Asuka. Asuka was sad to see how cold-hearted Helmut was. The scene shifts and we see Aaron step into a room. Aaron looked confused as he stepped into the room. Jerome asked Aaron if he told the instructors anything. Aaron told him that he did not. He told Jerome that the instructors asked him so many questions. He told his friend that Asuka must have mentioned their names. Jerome told Aaron that the academy has no way of contacting the Black Hawk. He told Aaron that they have nobility backing them, so they can just give an excuse and leave. Jerome asked Sabbath to tell him what happened. He told Sabbath that they are in their current situation because of him. Sabbath became nervous when he heard this. He could not believe that the Black Hawk members were not able to take care of one child. He believed that the men failed because they were also peasants. While biting his nails, Sabbath thinks about how he can get out of the situation. Sabbath knew that the academy would never stop their investigations. He knew that he could not hide the truth forever. Sabbat told himself that he would ruin Helmut and Asuka until they walk out of the academy by themselves. He promised himself that he would get what he wants. Guys, we have come to the end of our video. If you guys want part 21 of this video, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button for more recaps. See you guys later.